So guys, after coming in late last night and keeping the other hikers up a little bit, being a little extra quiet this morning. So I'm still in my tent, as you can see. Got me some coffee warmed up. Got me a jumbo honey bun. I think it's so funny as shit about last night, though, with that bear and shit. Anyways, I'm not sure when I'm gonna get out of here, because I'm trying to be quiet. Today is day 66. June the 2nd. It's the 2nd. Yes. 22 more days. Till we get to Harper's Ferry. Today we're gonna go over Kelly's Knob. That should be cool. And then some other thing. We're at Wind Gap right now. No clue what it looks like since we got in late at night. So, anyways, so we're just gonna hang out till we decide when I want to leave. So I mentioned, guys, that hey, what's your trail name?
Deerstalker.
What is it?
Deerstalker.
A deer stalker from where? You're being interviewed.
No, I don't.
Okay. You don't want to be. Can't be in America. So this is up on top of Wind Rock, which is what's kind of popular about this particular location. Holy moly! I haven't even been up here yet. Whew. Wow. All right, guys, so leaving camp. I'm not going to go through the whole day again, but the two sites that we're going to see is Kelly's Knob, and then we're going to see some cairns, which are piles of rocks that farmers stacked for some reason. That's almost at the end of the day, near the camps, near the shelter. Meantime, you just saw the view there on Windy Rock, and so yeah. Onward, let's see what other kind of sights we can see. Maybe we'll see another bear. Later. So hey guys, while I was walking, it's pretty flat until we start dropping down. But wanted to recap yesterday evening's encounter with the bear. And so as y'all saw in my video, I got there and I saw the note, etc., etc. Well. Then some people started showing up, like Deer Hunter showed up. He's from Ireland, not Britain. Grateful showed up. Just Jen, but she's got a new trail name, but I don't know what it is. Oh, look at the little baby. That was a little, let me stop this. There's a little fawn that just went across the trail. My man. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, guys. So, where was I at? Oh, so they all showed up at the campsite, at the shelter. And yeah, we were all kidding and joking about the note. I told Grateful, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put a Snickers bar out on the table that way. That sucker will show up, you know. I wasn't sure who was gonna stay or who was gonna leave, but ultimately, all three, just Jen, Grateful, and Deer Hunter, all take off. They're gonna stay at Windy Gap. It's like, oh, okay. And then Leapfrog, he decides he wants to go get a tent. I was like, okay. So now there's me stuck in this shelter with this note. And I'm like, I didn't put much thought to it. It was like, you know, it's a note. I looked at Far Out. Nobody had mentioned anything in Far Out about having an encounter with a bear, which we did post. Me and Leapfrog both posted one in Far Out. Anyways, basically you click under the, once you click on the shelter, you can scroll down or leave a comment. So anyways, so there I'm stuck in this shelter and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So sure enough, I had my back to the opening when I heard this breathing. And I roll over and that sucker's like right in front of the shelter. And I give it a roar and he runs off. Well, by that time, then I grab my phone and fumble for that thing. Not that it was dark, it's just between that and my headlamp, and I'd even had the whistle out. And so of course, once I get to filming, you can see where the filming cuts off. I run down. Me and Leapfrog are screaming back and forth, but neither one of us can figure out what's going on. So I get on my Crocs and I run down there, and he's confronting the bear, or the bear is confronting him, and it's probably like 30 feet away, like what, 10 yards or so. So I start screaming, and I don't have the whistle at the time. And I see it's kind of running off, so I'm thinking, okay, this is my break. I'd confirmed with Leapfrog that we were hauling butt. So I ran back up, started getting my stuff together. Well, the bear never really left Leapfrog. So after I got all my stuff together and got my boots on and all that crud, I go down there. Of course, I got the whistle in my pocket. I normally keep it in my fanny pack, but anyways. And it's steadily right there. This thing is so close, I'm not even videoing this thing. I'm not even videoing this. And so I start blowing the whistle like crazy, and then it runs off a little bit, and that's when you pick up the video where I'm being silly about just, you know, encountering this bear, and blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty much how it played out that yesterday evening. I thought I was going to have a good night's sleep. All right, on down the trail, guys. So I stopped with Deer Hunter here to get some water. And we started polishing his boots. And that's something else. Yep. Just another day on the Appalachian Trail. Hey, Leapfrog. Hello. So I was hiking along, and y'all saw that photo of that black. I grabbed my phone out to start videoing, and I ended up taking a picture and didn't even realize that it had taken a picture and not a video. So I got a picture of a black dot. But anyways, there wasn't much of it. By the time I got the camera up, he'd already kind of moved on. But hey, that's the second bear. We didn't get a video, but we got a picture. anyways, on some other notes. So yesterday when I was hiking to Bailey, my right shin, like my left shin, started bothering me. And I was like, all right, well, you know, when I get to Bailey in the morning, I'll tape it up. Well, because of the bear incident, we hauled ass and I never taped it up, so it's pretty pissed off today. But I've got it strapped up today. And then on my left foot, seems like there's always something, right? First it was a heel bone. Then on my left foot, my middle toe, it's kind of longer than the other, but the toenail is bruised. And I think that's because I've been kicking the crap out of stuff. And that just seems the one that takes the brunt when I hit something. You know how like there's that sore you have, and it seems like it never fails, that something always pokes right in it? Well, there's that toe. Never fails that rock hits it, or that root hits it, or something. So, toenail's bruised. That's not hindering much, but that shin splint is pissing me off today. Shin splint is pretty pissed off today. So, trying to take it easy. And get on down the trail. All right, till the next bear. Or the next whatever, later. Well, we've made it to Warspur Shelter. Looks like there's some people hanging around here a little bit. And we are headed out. Big gap. Yep. Okay, Laurel Creek Shelter. That's not where we're headed. All right, onward. There you go. Crickety old bridge. All right, so check it out, guys. We came up on some trail magic. Easy boys and Molly. Molly must be the puppy. Oh, I can hear her. Oh man, I needed this right before you. This is the parking lot I was telling you about. How you doing, sir? All right, what's up, Pooch? All right, guys, we'll get back. Well, all right, guys. Got me a little bit of trail magic from Easy Boy. That was real nice of him. Got me a Dr. Pepper, got me a Snickers and a Butterfinger, bag of chips and oatmeal pie and some Oreo cookies. And I told him I'd clean him out if I stuck around. So let's go get up on Kelly's Knob and get some pictures. And we appreciate good old boy. All right, guys, so we've made it to Kelly's Knob. It's like, Kelly's Knob, a little bit too much there. 20 yards, blue blaze. So let's go check this out together. is it. All the trees have it all. I guess this is something you have to do in the winter time. Well, even though the views aren't very pretty right now, I wanted to take another opportunity because I think Kelly's Knob has got some good views, maybe just in the winter time, but I wanted to spread a little bit of Jason Foster here at Kelly's Knob. And he'll be getting spread a little bit tomorrow also when we go see some of those peaks that we're about to go see. Maybe not tomorrow. I know like McAfee Knob, Dragon's Tooth, I'll be sharing a little bit of him up there. So anyways, Jason Foster, guys. So I just came up from the other side of that barn between, I guess, that mountain and this mountain over here. We're headed that way. Headed that way. Well, I'd like to be in a car on this highway right now. Speaking of, we're out of here. Oh, just another view of this mountainside. There's that barn. We gotta go up this way. Man, if it's like this all the way to the shelter, that'd be awesome. I don't got no roots, I don't got no rocks. My shin's killing me, so that's always helpful. You know, I should be thankful that my left foot is not bothering me today. Except just for that one toe. Yeah, see, I could have a jacked up heel right now, jacked up ankle, and a jacked up right shin. But nope, just the right shin. There you go, that's a good way of looking at it. I thought this tree was interesting. Only one that looks like that in the whole area. I came up on this cabin or whatever it used to be. A home. It's not even on the AT, so I don't know what it is. I say it's not on the AT. It wasn't even on Far Out as an old shelter. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, we're going up this hill. Supposedly this is the oldest oak tree on trail. Right up into the sun. Yeah, sucker's probably double arms length wide. Okay, this farmer came through. Farmed his field. Where's the AT at? Luckily it's a straight shot. So guys, we're going through a little section where they have a bunch of cairns. And it's where a bunch of farmers apparently have stacked up rocks. And it's just a little section here. I don't know how many there are, but I guess you can always add to it if you want to. Farm this land up here or something? Alright guys, so we made it to this Sarver hollow shelter. It's kind of cool. It's got like this big porch. Absolutely cool shelter, but not worth coming down to. It was 0.4 miles off of the AT, and it was straight down. So, nonetheless, we're here, and it's where we'll be for tonight. I'll walk down here. I gotta go 0.5 to go get some water. All right, laters. Hey guys, I thought I would do a little video on what my dinner might consist of tonight. So I got my water, got my C-Knock, got 2 liters of water there. And then I've got some Propel poured in this little guy. And that's usually the one I use when I'm like just drinking water during. I got snacks. I'm gonna have a chili mac with beef, and then I'm gonna throw in an extra ramen, a chicken ramen. And then I got a brownie that I got from Woodhole's shelter. So, yep, that's gonna be snacks for tonight, or that's gonna be dinner for tonight.